All right, hey everyone, what's up? I want to talk to you guys today about knee health. We did some hip health stuff the other day. Knees are probably the most commonly replaced joint that we see anyways. And a lot of that is that we don't take care of those joint surfaces, okay? So a lot of times people have pain with loaded triple flexion. And when I'm talking about loaded triple flexion, it's just that squatting pattern, right? They have pain squatting down to a chair, getting down to the floor. So they kind of tend to avoid it. That's not good news for the knees, right? We need to keep working these knees through a full range of motion. And what I want to do is show you guys a few progressions that should be fairly pain-free, okay? So grab yourself a bath towel, and we're going to start here on our back, all right? So just like the hip post, we want to start by waking some things up. So I like to keep this leg straight because it requires me to have some hip extension, and I drive this opposite leg down. I just want to hold my knee straight up and kick to the sky, okay? So you can bend your toe back. This is gonna be more of a stretch, could be a little nervy. You can point your toe as well, it doesn't really matter, and then come back down, okay? So do 5 or 10 reps here. And one thing that we miss a lot is we don't do flexion and extension in different positions of tibial rotation, all right? So our tibia can kind of come in, it can rotate out, and we wanna work through each of those ranges. So I'll turn my toe in, and I'll kick out a few. I'll turn my toe out, and I'll kick out a few, okay? So once you've done 20 or 30 of those, kind of get those muscles woken up, I want to go into a flexion mobilization. So you'll take this same towel, you just kind of wrap it around, and you're going to grab your shin, okay? So this one can start getting into a little bit of uncomfortable or discomfort with this flexion, trying to pull that shin down. And I don't want you guys to worry about that, all right? A little bit of pain, it's a new stretch. This towel is kind of pushing our tibia forward, so a big stretch on the front there. Hold for 5 or 10 seconds and then just relax, okay? You can do just one knee if you got one cranky knee. I would just do both, just because, right? So wake it up, mobilize it, make sure to play with that foot position, move on, okay? Number 3, we're gonna do going into weight bearing, all right? So this is where we start getting a little bit of pain, a little more discomfort. Some people have issues even putting their knee directly on the floor. So use a pillow, do it on your bed, whatever, okay? So from here, let's do feet flat first, and we're gonna start walking our hands back. Our goal is to be able to sit all the way back down onto our knees and come back forward, okay? 5 or 10 reps here. If it's feeling good, you can do 20, doesn't really matter, but spend some time working through this new range of motion. All right, rock left to right. And then we progress it by actually sitting back onto our feet, okay? So this is a lot of knee flexion here. For some of you, if this is too painful, you can put some pillows underneath your heels, something to block you, right? So where you're just coming down, about right there, and come back up. So we can always shorten that range of motion when you're not ready for it, with the goal obviously of being all the way down onto your feet, okay? So from here, what we want to work on is trying to get our toes in the ground, okay? So we're going to go here, and now we're going to rock back and try to start putting weight through our feet, okay? So this is starting to look more and more like a real squat, all right? So we're rocking back, trying to put some weight through our ankles here. 5 or 10 reps there. And then we're going to move on to sort of this reverse squat. Tim, of these Russian baby makers, is that what they call these? Russian baby makers. I've always liked that name. So from here, you can grab your toes. I like just to keep my hands on the ground. Come up. And instead of going all the way up, I just want you to come right back down from there. Okay, try to rock back. You can play with your foot position, trying to find something that's more comfortable for you. All right, come up. Try to rock all the way back down. All right. Once that feels okay, you can actually stand all the way up from there and then go back down in the same manner. Hands to your toes, hands to the ground. Back down to a little bit of an unloaded squat, all right? So that's what our hands are doing here. They're just taking some of the load off of our knees on the way down until we've greased that groove enough to where we can do it without putting our hands down. Last but not least, obviously, is our full squat, okay? Sometimes it helps to have a pole or something in front, and then we're just trying to work our way down Nice and easy, as far as we can go, spending some time wiggling around down here, getting used to this position. All right, so there it is. A few steps working towards triple flexion in a weight bearing position. Let us know how those worked for you. Let us know if you have any comments, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe, and drop us a line if you have any questions or comments.